Good morning. I just got up. I'm having a really strange week. I'll tell you about it in the kitchen. On Monday, the government announced the change to the regulations here in Wales so we could have an extra support bubble. So even the single adult household bubbles could have another bubble. And Isabel just got straight on the phone to my dad and said, "Grandad, I'm coming over." And she packed her bag there and then and got on the next train. And I haven't seen her since. It's now Wednesday. She rang me up yesterday for the first time, said, "Oh, I'm coming back Friday, is that all right?" It's like, yeah, that's fine. I think she's been missing him. So finally they're now in chess heaven, playing chess together every evening, from what I gather. So it feels like my daughter's left home. Just out of the blue, like that. I've just been held up by an hour. My Premiere Pro editing software was just suddenly telling me I was using a free trial that was going to end in 7 days, but I pay a monthly subscription for it. So I had to sort that out. So I've been on creator support again with Adobe, but they sorted it out really quickly. I don't know what happened, but also I've heard from GoPro. They are sending me my replacement camera at last. So I've just got to wait for that to come. I will cry with happiness when it arrives. Right now I'm hungry now. I haven't edited this video yet, but I need breakfast now. I normally do quite a bit before I eat, but I'm just gonna have to eat now because I'm starving. Today's vlog editing is involving me getting up into the loft because I have to put some photographs of me in it from when I was a Charlie bee. But they're up there, I think. Oh, that's my phone ringing. Probably Isabel. We're going up into the pre-digital era. Now, be warned, organising my loft is not something I have yet done since moving into this house. Everything is just kind of dumped here, as you can see. Yes, this is me emerging into my loft. Look at the state of it. Oh dear. Anyway, I can see from here that wall's not wet, so that's good. Remember the other day I was having a few issues. Thought I could hear dripping. Well, it's completely dry. That wall over there was the one that was wet when there was water coming through. That's absolutely fine. Right, see if I can work out which one of these has photographs in, because I have no idea at the moment. But there, look, didn't have to look very far, did I? Why are lofts so awkward? Anyway, I got 3 albums, so I'm going to take them all down and yes, see if I can find a photograph of me in my bee costume, and you never know, there might be some other points of interest that I could talk about in another video. Who knows? Oh, I've got to rummage myself into an awkward position now to get back out and hopefully not trash the camera in the process. I'm not a fan of going in the loft, must admit. And rotate. It's my phone. Don't want to leave the phone up here. Right, so I'll take them down a couple at a time. Just to add to the confusion, there was just a knock at the door. It was the postman with a parcel for next door, but also coming thundering through my letterbox, marked fragile all over it, was the, I think it's additional memory to go in my laptop, because IB's going to have a good old go at it, because it's becoming a little bit slow for my editing needs, because I'm getting ever more complex with my edits these days. I've been getting experimental, trying to learn new things all the time, and always trying to get at least one new thing that I've never done before in every video that I do. Yeah, which is why it's taken me so long, because I want to spend the time now while we're relatively not busy with work to learn all the new skills, you see. So then going forward, I'll just be able to do them quickly. the idea anyway. Oh, I finally finished that. It ended up taking ages after all that rooting around, looking for old photos. There was only 3 that I used as well. Oh dear, what am I like? Anyway, if I'd have known it's going to take me this long, I'd have had a bath and got dressed first. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to do the upload stuff. But I got to go to the doctor's this afternoon. I'm not ill or anything. It's just, you know, a follow up to that blood test about the menopause. Just, you know, routine stuff. She only wants to weigh me and take my blood pressure, that's all. I'm all bathed and dressed now. I'm heating up some stew for my lunch. Oh, it's boiling a little bit ferociously. I made this for IB yesterday. Came over. That's what's left of it. I've just added a bit of water because it was kind of dried up. The weather is currently doing this. I think it might be even hailstoning. I'm not sure. What do we think? My beans are doing okay. Look, they're coming up. Here are some of them. I think those must be the tomato ones down there, those little ones. There's some more here. I've got a feeling these might have come out of last year's crop. They might be the dwarf beans, I'm not sure, because I split up my round plate. Hang on, here it is. This one's not doing so well. This was the scribs and scrabs out of my garden last year. You know, I just kind of buried some of the old seeds. So I don't know if they're doing anything at all, to be honest. Just give this a quick stir, and then I'll go and show you the bathroom ones. Here they are! Look at these! This is the winner. It's in the lead. I had a really helpful comment the other day. I'll tell you what it was in a moment. Look, there's courgettes coming up. Only 2 so far at the courgettes. More tomatoes there and more beans there. So hopefully there'll be enough to share with IB so he can plant some in his garden as well. Yeah, the very helpful comment was, instead of using like a big plastic cloche, you could just put cling film over the top of it to start them off, because presumably it stops the moisture evaporating. Something's just happened. I think it's my original GoPro that I sent off finally come back, saying there's no invoice. There was an invoice. It looks like it's literally been removed. It was in there. Now I'm confused because as far as I was aware, GoPro are sending me a replacement model, but it looks like this might be the original one. What? I have to go out soon. I have to go out in 9 minutes, but I think this is my old one. See if we can do some detective work on this. This hasn't even been opened. This is my original packaging. I really went to town on the sellotape because I obviously didn't want it to come out. This is my sellotape. What the heck is even going on? I had to pay £22 to get this sent away for 4 months and then returned because it's unopened. This is a mystifying story. Okay, look, this is what's happening. Dear customer, unfortunately there was a problem with this shipment. The necessary shipping documentation was found to have the following issue: no invoice. As you can see, there most certainly was an invoice. Do you know, I've got a feeling I'm going to end up with 2 cameras, which frankly I won't object to because it's always good to have a spare. Oh look, could this be an invoice? Yes. Oh, there's a thing. The invoice. There's a hair in there, and I feel like Sherlock Holmes, right? The colour of that hair is the colour of my hair. I think this is my one. It's back. Is it exactly the same? Well, I'll know because I'll be able to look up the serial number on it, won't I? Oh my good gracious. Well, at least I've got a camera. I'm not sending this anywhere ever again. If another one turns up, bonus. But I'd rather have a camera with a glitch than no camera. So there we are. I need to go out now. Yeah, I'm not going to film when I'm out because it's doctor's surgery, so it's not really filmable, really. Yeah, anyway, I'll speak to you when I get back. 5 o'clock now. I'm back from the doctor's, and yeah, all is well. I'm going to go practice. I'm not going to film it, and then I'm going to go for a walk after with my GoPro. Yay! It's so exciting. I'm plugging it in. It's charging under the table. Hang on. It's charging under there. I'm presuming I don't have to put all the settings in again because obviously it's my camera, so I presumably don't need to do that. Oh, thank goodness I've got it, even if it is the same one. As you can imagine, I am pretty excited to be out with my little teeny tiny GoPro that I don't need to worry about getting wet. It doesn't weigh anything really, a couple of grams or something. I don't have to walk all funny, trying to keep the shot steady because they're nice and stable. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to have it back, even though it is the original glitching one. be interesting to see if a new one turns up as well. I think GoPro have lost this model, that's what I think. So but do you know what, I'm not sending it off again. This is staying with me now because I don't want to be without one again. I did do a little bit of tree spotting yesterday when I was out with my boyfriend, so I got a few more points, but that Pippa over on the Worm's Eye View channel is absolutely marmalising me. She is way ahead, and she's been to an arboretum and everything. I've got some serious catching up to do. Maybe tomorrow. It's voting day tomorrow. That's on my list tomorrow, but that won't take very long. Hopefully I go tree spotting tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to get on with my walk now. I've got my earphones, whatever you call them. I've been enjoying listening to me music, so I'm going to pop them back in now and carry on with my nice bit of exercise. But anyway, if you've enjoyed today's video, could you please give it a like? It really helps the channel to grow and I really appreciate it. And if you're new here and you would like to follow more of our story, do hit the subscribe button and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! It's hailstoning. See ya.